To leave El Salvador, I had to find a boat. One to carry me across the Gulf of Fonseca and into the northwesternmost tip of Nicaragua. Brits can no longer enter Honduras without a visa. Unsure exactly why, I think they're pissed off at us for some reason. So instead of making that land crossing, I descended into the border town post-Nectarine Fuzz sunrise and sussed out a ride across the Gulf. Post-boat, I passed passport control in the sleepiest of sleepy dust towns. I hitched a friendly ride inland with a guy who spoke quietly and bought me some corn cobs. And my 4x4 friend Dorothy, who had driven through Honduras for a day and a night, picked me up near Chinandega, and we drove through heat waves to a beach on the Pacific coast, lined with elegant surf yoga retreats. I hiked to the nearest town and brought back bananas and beers. That night we met some surf yoga resorters on the beach, and some kind of accountant / banking or some such bloke was keen to lend me his spare surfboard. So I woke up at 5 AM on the roof of the Land Cruiser and sleepily waddled into the lilac grey dawn waves with a 5'9" board belonging to a guy named Mike. I attempted to catch some enormous waves for several hours on a board way too small and light for my balance and talents, and of course shredded precisely nothing, though I did manage a handful of classy wipeouts. The next day Dorothy dropped me in Leon and we said goodbye. After a few days of feeling lost in the city thresh, I itched to feel lost somewhere wild, so I stuck my thumb towards Volcán Telica. I hiked for an hour through diesel-lunged Leon before the day's first ride, a speedy 5 minutes down the main highway towards Telica. Then I hiked another couple of Ks before flagging down a pickup headed to Chichigalpa. Then from the junction I asked a truck driver for a lift down the road to El Jicarito, and I climbed in the back. Once in, a couple of friendly fellas offered me cigarettes and beer, while 2 other lads slept on the oily straw in sprawls. I hopped off, and underneath the highway bridge, my day of leisure began. The hike burnt and blistered me, a 5-hour ascent in the white midday sweat, through singed plains and sandy, dry river snake paths. Vámonos pues, Telica. I got a little lost, but I got there in the end, dead and content. After the joy of arriving at my deserted campsite on the tongue of the volcano's mouth, and the pleasure of setting my blisters free from my trainers, I hit a lull. I wanted to share the bliss of this moment, and I felt that familiar gentle sadness that accompanies beautiful moments spent alone. Solitude's like that. It can make you feel both infinite and invisible. But once I scrabbled to the lip of the crater, I forgot all about that nonsense. I lobbed some rocks into the swirling gases below. Allow me to be dramatic, but I don't know. It felt like maybe that was why I'd come all along. I film myself doing this, and I guess that lets me share the experience, belatedly and to a lesser extent, but still.
There's only one life to live, so it's okay.
Either ways, the rock lobbing lurched me out of my melancholy.
But there's only one life to live, so it's okay. I know you don't like to listen, it's okay. But there's only one life to live, so it's okay.
It grew dark. I ate pasta and watched the stars, then slept soundly.
There's only one life to live, so it's okay.
I descended Telica post-sunrise, post-porridge, and began anew a pursuit for freshness. The tropical air was clinging too thick and fuzzing up my brainwaves. I craved nothing more than fresh air and cold water. So now I'm tracing the Honduran borderline northeast to a land where people promise me that I'll find cool breezes and blue lakes. I want to hitch through mountain towns and emerge goosebumped from rocky streams. Entonces ya me voy adelante, hacia cualquier cosa que viene. No sé qué es, pero ya estoy en camino. Vámonos pues, hasta la próxima.